We're back!
Woo!
Welcome back to Whyte Noise, friends.
We made it.
Yeah, I know.
We had a time getting to the studio.
We did. It was a fun day out there.
Yeah, there's a parade on 6th Avenue. Nobody could cross 6th Avenue.
No one could even get through the subways. They had those
No.
blocked off. I felt like I was in a scene from Titanic when they're trying to get out of third class. That was me trying to get through the subway station to the other
not
side of
allowed.
the street.
Wait, I thought you were in the parade.
I thought I actually was for a second.
Just a
You
little
should've
bit.
joined.
That's how I got across.
Yeah.
I danced my way across with the NYPD.
That's what I was going to say at 48th Street. I did a little move. They didn't even know.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. They
Yeah.
were like, he seems festive.
Leave him here.
But we made it.
We
made
made
it.
Well done, team. That's what Ryan and I drove in from New Jersey, and it was car karma.
That was a mistake.
It was a
Karma.
mistake.
That was an error.
Car karma, otherwise known as karma.
Oh man. Okay, so what? So this is the show where Chelsea. Oh, we should say who we are. I'm Michael Berry.
Omitting the middle name, notably.
Oh, Michael Judson Berry.
Oh,
Yes.
I
And
know.
I'm Chelsea Jacobson.
Brian Wilder.
And this is Whyte Noise, where Chelsea gives Ryan and I
Noise.
a prompt, and we each have 10 minutes to discuss it, and then she chooses a winner based on
Nothing.
Nothing.
your own personal
My whims.
criteria, your whims.
Just my whims, yeah.
Yeah, and
It's white noise because we're just three white people talking about absolutely nothing.
absolutely nothing.
Cheers to that.
Just
Creating
noise.
noise. So today we are discussing. What are we discussing?
Today's topic is Roku.
Roku,
Roku.
which I forgot existed for a long time.
No, I have a Roku,
What do you
so
mean?
I think about it.
You do just like Roku in general, like the television programming.
Oh, yeah, the little box.
The little
Yeah,
box.
with the
Okay,
remote.
who's going first?
How should we decide?
I don't know. We should have decided this before we did this.
I know we should have. This is a real on the spot moment.
Now this is awkward for everyone.
I love an awkward moment. I'm
Me
just going to
too.
stare at you intently, which is great for a podcast.
Don't
where
blink.
everyone
Don't
can see
blink.
us.
I
The
know.
first one to blink goes
Oh, yeah.
first.
Oh.
You just
Oh,
blink.
yeah, you just
Oh.
blinked. All right,
Shit.
okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
I second that. That stands.
It's on? It's
That
on?
Go
stands.
first.
Are you
You
ready?
go first, yes.
Okay.
So each of you has 10 minutes.
Ooh, I just clapped in front of the microphone. It's probably also a podcast no.
We'll cut it in post. We'll cut it in post.
Look at it post.
So, Michael, you're an actor. It's so funny. Sounds like you're like yeah.
I should know these things.
Yeah.
All right.
Um,
I'm so
okay.
excited to hear what you have to say about Roku
Oh, me
Ready?
too.
because I know so little about it.
Okay, 10 minutes starts. Oh, and I'll give you a 2-minute warning, too.
Okay,
about
fair.
that. Yeah.
Nice.
Okay.
All right.
10 minutes starts now.
Wonderful. So, Roku.
Yes.
I think it was obvious. So it came up very quickly about the little box, the little streaming box, and whatever else, right? So how do you know somebody is a serial entrepreneur?
They're always asking you for money.
No, they'll just
Oh,
tell
that's
you.
Oh,
Oh, yeah, I was about to say they won't stop talking about it.
They have to tell you.
Yeah.
So the reason Roku is named Roku is the founder. It was his 6th startup. It was his
Yes.
6th thing. And I was briefly in this community. I had a startup that did not do well, obviously. And it's the most obnoxious flex. Like you get around startup people and everyone's like, oh, what startup is this for you?
Oh, and it's Japanese for 6th, right?
And it's Japanese for
Okay,
6.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So this was his 6th one, but it's like this flex and it annoys the crap out of it. Oh, I'm a serial entrepreneur.
wait, that doesn't sound like a brag. That sounds like you've done it wrong.
Yeah, it sounds like you're
multiple
failing.
times.
Well, I assume
Unlike
if
the serial
they're-
killer, where
if they're
like you've done
throwing
it
it out there-
correctly a lot.
Well, do they not count the failures? It's like, I don't know. Like,
I
That's
don't
true.
know.
I-
That's true.
so, but I think it's an annoying flex. And as
Yeah.
soon as I like read that fact about it, that's what kind of ruined me with it. I was like, ugh, annoying. But of
I
course,
hate Roku now.
But of course, I did rabbit hole on it because I had to, right? And one of the things that came up, and we were talking about it, we talked about it just before everything started, which is Roku City.
Yes.
So,
What is Roku City?
so Roku City became very popular during COVID. And it was created by a guy named Kyle
Obsessed with
Jones,
Roku
who works
City.
for Pixar. And essentially, it's the screensaver on the Roku.
You've never seen this, Michael?
I don't think so.
So it's this like visualized city, magenta cityscape beyond time and space
Oh,
is how it was described.
magenta.
And it's got everything from like the Space Needle in it to the Avengers headquarters in New York City in it. It's being attacked, but it also has people like being calm and moving about the streets. And it
What?
had this like,
Yeah.
like
Why are they so calm?
I don't know. Well, this
It's
is the
all
thing.
is well in Roku City.
I think
If
it was
they're
like
being
this
attacked.
idealization of being comfortable with
Oh.
the abnormal.
Okay.
Right. So it was like what everyone wanted to be
Yeah.
during COVID.
Uh-huh.
So there was like, it ended up being people like obsessed with it.
Okay.
And at its peak, I have a metric. It was being, talked about on X every 11 minutes.
Wow.
Whoa.
Or Twitter at the time.
Twitter at the time, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
You've never seen this, like on a Roku when you're before you pick anything? It's just like the screensaver in the background.
Well, I don't think I've ever used a Roku.
And it's worth
Wow.
noting,
I
this came
watched
from a Times article. So it was like,
Oh, so it was big.
Yeah,
it
it's
was like,
huge.
Yeah, they don't have that on PBS Masterpiece. I know the introduction to the PBS Masterpiece thing, and it's like the little do 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 woo. Like, if you've ever seen it, you know exactly what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I actually don't know.
It's cartoon people living out like an Agatha Christie mystery, and the woman on that woo is a woman on a roof going, "Oh no!" Like she's gonna fall off the roof. Yeah, because I'm an 80-year-old British woman.
Yeah.
So.
cheers to that.
Anyway.
Actually, we have other topics that are going to fit well into that.
Oh yeah.
True.
Yeah,
That's
true.
true. Oh, that's true. So Roku City, I can't wait to go Google this now.
Yeah, we'll
Yeah.
have to we'll have to like put up a little picture of what it looks like. You'll probably know it the second you see it.
Okay.
Yeah.
But yeah.
It's
And there's
kinda cool.
everything. What else is in it besides the Space Needle, the
So
Avengers?
Avengers.
Anything
So
else?
it was intended to be a city for advertising. That was the original. Like, so it was
Oh.
designed so that they could put like billboards or
That's
like movie
smart.
trailers or on the movie theater put the
That's
latest
smart.
premieres and whatever else. And that was the original kind of like thought around it.
Okay.
And then it was just too popular as it was, or something, or they
I
couldn't
guess.
sell the ad space in Roku City.
To be honest with you, I just assumed it just didn't happen. That I didn't read where it went.
Yeah,
So
Wow.
I'm so hey, for the listeners,
that's so
something to go
smart.
discover.
Maybe his
Yeah.
seventh thing should be he should build a real Roku City somewhere.
That would be nice.
We're going to Mars at some point, right? I know they're working on building a colony on the moon. Maybe they should make it Roku City
Let's make it Roku City.
Why
on
not?
Mars. Make it magenta. It'll be beautiful. It sounds like.
Yeah, like an amusement park. Like if there were like,
Oh well,
there's,
that's like Dolly World. Now I'm
I
imagining
don't
like
know,
Roku Dolly
I'm
World.
imagining like there's like the Avatar one, and there's like Star Wars World, and there's Harry
Actually,
Potter World, and then
yeah.
there's Roku City.
It would make a good amusement park.
Great amusement park.
It'd make a great amusement park.
Because you could put anything in it. It's like an everything.
Look, if anyone's in and has the capital,
Is this
Yeah,
our
this
thing?
guy.
we're gonna run this project.
What's Japanese for like 9? I mean, how many is he on to yet? Like, what
Yeah, I
number would this
wonder
be?
what else he's done.
Also, now I'm just picturing, I don't know why that brought me to like the least interesting like Japanese monster movie I've ever seen. Like where, I'm just picturing like the new Godzilla and stuff, and they're always like, the trailer is always just people like screaming and running.
The
and Godzilla's
storyline's pretty
like,
consistent. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm picturing Godzilla showing up, be like, "Brah!" And everyone's just like, hey.
Chilling. Yeah.
And it's like,
Hey, he lives up on 85th.
yeah, and
Leave him
even
alone.
Godzilla's like,
He's having a bad day.
"Aw." Like
Yeah,
that's
I
how
think
you
you're
defeat Godzilla
right.
is you just walk about your business.
Yeah, I think it's like,
Like,
they feed
ignore him.
Godzilla.
Just ignore him and he'll go back to the sea.
It's like
That's
Santa
true.
Claus.
It's like Santa Claus. Did you
Yeah,
say?
he's not. He dies if you don't believe in him.
No, that's Tinkerbell.
Well, that one too.
Does Santa Claus die if you don't believe?
I don't know, but that
Didn't
would
you
be
watch-
a really funny flex if Santa is like actually real, was going to bring you presents, but the day you're like 11 and you're like, I don't believe in Santa. Santa goes, well, fuck you.
Yeah.
Like, you are
It's
off
like,
the
fine.
list.
Or he
You
just
don't like me, I
drops
don't
dead in
like
your
you.
living room and you find him under the tree. There's
That'd
a
be
moment.
crazy.
And that to me sounds like your weird great uncle tried to like do a fun Christmas surprise for you and it went horribly wrong.
You find a
Like-
dead Santa.
He mixed his antidepressants and alcohol again.
He
Oh,
did.
no.
And I was like, oh no.
Oh, this got dark.
Uncle Tom.
Yeah.
Yeah, this took a really dark turn.
I've never thought about Santa. Well, that's not true. My parents told me there was Santa Claus.
They did?
Regardless, yes.
Oh,
We're
interesting.
Jewish, but they were like, Santa's around. Everybody's around.
I believed for a long time.
Really?
Yeah, I was in for a good long time, and then finally, like one day.
Oh, I feel like there was no way. I didn't believe in the tooth
You're
fairy.
like, this is it's not it's you, right? And my
Yeah.
mom's like, yeah, it's us.
Yeah.
Aw.
Yeah. Oh.
I wonder what
Don't
that's like
tell
as
your
a-
sister.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
Wow.
trying to
Yeah.
remember.
We never
I'm-
believed in any of that. I feel like I was like, please.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I was like,
You were-
please. There's not a grown man who has my mom's handwriting who was sneaking
Well,
into our
No, this is
was
part of his
recently-
magic. This is
Yeah.
part of his magic.
Yeah.
You grew up very fast because we learned also too that like you also didn't really listen to like kid music.
No, I
either.
did not listen to kid music.
Like,
Yeah.
so I feel like you were born and you were like, I'm 40.
Yeah.
And
been
it's
adulting
fine.
hard for
I
a
was
long
born
time.
80, so I relate to you. Like I was a little kid who was like, I love Debbie Reynolds and Maggie Smith.
Yeah, you're like,
So,
please, Santa
like-
Claus, I don't need this.
Yeah.
Like
As
this.
someone who was also
give me
never a
Raffi.
What?
Give me Raffi.
I mean, at least I did have my top shape and tape, so I did learn about recycling bocce ball. Kidding.
Oh.
Okay, 2-minute
sorry,
warning
I,
now.
like,
2-minute warning.
Totally usurped your.
If there's
Roku
more about
moment.
No,
Roku
it was
City.
all right. No, it was interesting, and we got to talk about Dead Santa. So
Oh, that's true.
Oh my
count me
God.
in for that any day.
Is
of the
Santa eternal?
week.
Like, does Santa age? Was he always old? I have so many questions.
I didn't see
None of it
him in
makes
that
any
movie.
sense. See, that's why, frankly, I'm like, I don't believe. None of this makes any sense. Was he born an old man?
He was a real person.
Really?
I'm sorry, your Roku thing has become a discussion
sorry.
about Santa.
I just have
Did
so
you have
many
any other
questions.
Roku facts that you wanted to
Oh, I like had some BS here about how like in kanji it means like different things depending on the ideogram that's used, and a little bit about kanji and about the fact that there's three different scripts in Japanese that are used.
Okay.
Um,
Wait, can you elaborate on that?
uh,
I don't understand that.
well, so yeah, the writing, Japanese writing, is an ideogram.
Okay.
And each thing has a different meaning, and depending on what it's paired with, it can have
Okay.
alternative meanings. And apparently,
Oh,
the Roku symbol, can have different meanings depending on what it's paired with.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, and it was like I have like a stipend, salary allowance, beauty, land, growth, earth, green, foliage, old cherished roads, paths.
Wow.
Watch, there's probably somebody who knows Japanese, and they're like,
You're like, nope.
I'm not really sure where you got that on the interwebs.
I
But,
mean, roads and paths and green. That sounds nice.
Seems possible.
And the only other thing I was going to share, and I want to share this just because I think it's fun and interesting, is I had kind of bridged into like Japanese culture, and I had written down the 6 things I'd like to do if I went to Japan.
Ooh.
Right. So, but my favorite one, because I want to buy the set for home, but
Oh man, go fast. You have 20 seconds.
okay, basically it's called Nagashi Somen. And what it is it's cold noodles served in water, but they come down bamboo shoots in running water, and you have to take your chopsticks and grab them. Otherwise, you lose them. Right?
Oh,
and
we
you
gotta do this
you lose your
right
lunch.
now.
So is like a little set. Oh, and when they do it, they yell "Akuyo," and that's your sign that you need to start looking for your noodles.
Akuyo.
Start looking for your noodles.
Start looking for your noodles. So I badly want to do it, but yeah, they sell the set on Amazon, and James is like, "You're not buying another piece of shit for the house." But I just want to have a party where I yell like, "Kuyo!"
Let's
This
do
is
it.
amazing.
And then
Beautiful.
I'll invest in that.
I was also I just thought it through a little bit more. Like so, like if you're at the Real Deal and they go through the stream and you lose them, you lose your lunch. So I thought it would be fun if somebody doesn't catch them at the dinner party, we just throw them on the floor and then make fun of them.
Cool.
Wow. Yeah.
Okay.
It'll make
That's
it
time.
exciting, very memorable,
That's time. Very memorable.
1000%.
and the dogs will love it.
I love a high stakes meal.
Yeah,
Yeah. And the dogs will love it.
the
It's
dogs
like
will
in
love it.
Succession when they're like
Yeah.
four on the floor. Okay.
Oh gosh. Okay.
Michael.
Also, since I blabber through most of yours, feel free to blabber through a lot of mine too.
Oh, I'm excited.
Be like, take the facts that you didn't get to say. Be like, hey, Michael, that makes me think of this fact that I didn't get to share.
As a matter of fact, Michael, that's untrue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. 10 minutes on the clock starts now, Michael.
Okay. Oh wait, where's his name? The guy that founded. Well, you already covered this. So the person who founded Roku, it's based on the number 6. I latched onto that as well, but that took me into sort of like the meaning behind the number 6.
Okay, cool.
Because I know it was like his 6th startup, but then also I guess in companies like numbers tend to have whatever meaning. So it's like what is
in companies?
Well, like when companies like use numbers in their names, a lot of the time
Oh.
like there's meaning obviously behind the number.
Okay.
So the number 6, this is a number of healing, of
Oh.
home and harmony. The number 6 is good for any business that is related to health, medicine, home, restaurants, or home-related fields. For example, the name Fortis Healthcare adds up to 6. And the number is supposed to have healing energy like one's home. So it actually kind of makes sense for Roku as well, because it's in your home and it's supposed to be like an entertainment, I guess a comforting thing. So in numerology, the number
cool.
6 is associated with the planet Venus, which obviously is like
Cool.
love and beauty. So it also represents like care and nurturing.
Is that
So-
the 6th planet?
Wait, yeah, I was just counting. I was like, that's not the 6th planet.
I don't know why. Apparently it's still
the
associated
second
with the number
planet.
6.
Really?
Yeah,
Mercury,
I don't know
Venus.
why.
That's uncool.
In numerology, they make up their own rules.
Oh,
Who's
it's true.
they? Who made numerology?
The Bob Numerology, duh.
Bob
I don't know if you've ever heard Bob Numerology.
I was gonna say though,
He used to make mattresses.
Yeah.
And then one day he was counting them, just loved it.
I was gonna say, is it awkward that if you put 3 6s together?
666.
Yeah,
I'm like,
and that's like a very
6.
not good number.
Right.
If you think
totally.
about it. So I was surprised that on its own, it's about love and nurturing. Families with 6 people are supposed to be closer and have stronger
That
relationships.
can't be right. That can't be
Oh, that's why my family was miserable.
Yeah.
Yeah, like seeing the number 6 can also indicate that a friend needs support, such as help with a project, emotional support, or a ride to the airport.
The
and I
number
love
6?
that the numerology airport used that as an example. Like if you see the number 6, it's like associated with good things. It can also symbolize completeness. I feel like people just like the number 6 and just
It's
put a
just
lot of
even.
good things on it. Yeah, they were like, it symbolizes beauty, high ideals. God created all things in 6 days, and that's why the
true.
number's perfect, like within
Oh,
Christianity.
okay.
Which
That's
I
true.
think it's interesting that they think 6 is the number of completeness and
Yeah.
like of home and health, because to me it feels like it should be 8. Because a 6 is kind of like a broken 8.
Totally.
Well, it's also like a broken infinity.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's just interesting that
it's
we have all
missing.
these amazing things. I thought 6 was going to be, I was really surprised to find all this out about the numerology, like meaning behind that number. I thought it was going to be about like incompleteness and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So that got me into numerology stuff. Oh, also another numerology website said that 6 is the mother of all numbers because it links families and keeps people together.
How is that? What?
I'm not sure. So this sent me down a numerology
Who knew
rabbit
this?
hole.
Who knew the podcast was going to be family advice?
I
Yeah, I
know.
know.
So
Have
if you're going to have
4
kids, have
children.
4 children and make
And-
sure that your spouse nothing happens
Yeah.
to them.
Yes, exactly.
What
Yeah.
are you?
And get some 6s for the house, hang them on the wall.
Yeah.
That the
6
new
is
Live,
everywhere.
Laugh, Love.
Yeah, just not in a row.
Just not 3 of them.
Yeah.
That- give-
So I found a numerology website that was free where you can put in your name and you can find out what your numbers are. Do you want to do it?
Yes.
Okay, who wants to go
Oh,
first?
this is interactive.
I know.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. We could play a game.
I've lost this one.
No, you never know. You had good stuff. Well, Chelsea, since you're the judge, we'll do you.
Okay.
Chelsea
Do you type in my name?
Jacobson, what's your
my
birthday?
full name.
Yeah.
May 30th, 96. I don't know why I hesitated that would be like.
That's fine.
You
May
were like,
30th.
is it really? Was it?
It's like, well, should I say that? But I'm like,
May
yeah,
30th, 1996. We're going to show your free report. I'm
Okay.
probably going to get so much spam.
We're gonna get so much spam.
So it does your life path number, your
Okay.
destiny number, your soul urge number,
Oh my
and your
God.
inner dream number.
Soul
Okay.
urge.
So many numbers.
Your life path number is 6, which we've established is a good thing.
But I think
Your
it's kind of fake news.
destiny number is 6. Your soul urge number is 6.
No
3 of them.
way.
And your inner dream number is 9.
Okay.
So you are 666.
9.
Which I
Sixes
think
to
is really
nines.
interesting. So what this means for you, for your path number, it's a 6. You are a naturally supportive and capable person full of loyalty and allegiances. 6s are gifted with empathy, allowing them to understand things on a deeper level. There's a very long thing there. Okay. Let's see. For your destiny number, it's another 6. It suggests equality in all things in life. There is no such thing as a small goal, and achievements are represented by long struggles, but harmony. And your work versus play is supposed to be very balanced, apparently.
Okay.
Is it?
Your soul,
Relatively, I guess.
Yeah, your soul urge number. You're going to have a deep sense of satisfaction and happiness. Much of that appreciation is going to exist at home and in work and society. So you're a generally happy person.
Okay. I don't know about this, you guys.
And a dream of, I know this is, and your inner dream number 9 indicates humanitarianism and change. You have a strong desire to help others.
No
How
way.
accurate is any of this?
Some of it maybe, but I'm like, I don't think I have a huge humanitarian.
I think we should spend
Bend.
another 10 minutes just exploring this with Chelsea.
I know, and those
Yeah.
were just my little quick little
Like,
things.
am I
'cause
Mother
these-
Teresa? Like, what's going on? I'm
This
not.
was like, these were paragraph long answers, like
Yeah.
multiple paragraphs. So I was really quickly trying to sum them up. I mean, it seems like across the board good stuff.
I guess, yeah. I'm like, I don't think the first thing that comes to mind is humanitarianism for me. But whatever.
But maybe you're a better person than you thought. Maybe you're just an amazing human
I guess a
and you've
true
been fighting it.
humanitarian wouldn't think they're a
You're
humanitarian.
like, I
right?
actually
Ah.
hate humans.
Good point.
Yeah. A truly good person doesn't think they're a good person.
Yeah, that's a good point.
And-
Really?
Because I feel
Yeah.
like Mother Teresa didn't go around being like, I'm fabulous.
Yeah, I think you don't go around being like, I do so much good.
She could have also been obsessive compulsive, and that
Yeah,
was how she
maybe.
was dealing with it.
That's true. She was like, I'm not a good person. I just like don't like your
I must do
condition.
many good things to prove.
Okay, wait, right.
Okay,
When's
okay,
your
Ryan's
birthday
turn.
again?
2/22.
I had to think about. I was like, what's 2? Oh,
81.
February. 2, 22.
We are 15 years apart.
Yeah.
Boy.
81.
Oy.
Okay, your free report.
Oy.
Your life path number, you are 7366. You got 2 6s.
Mm.
So you're going to have the same soul urge. So your life path number 7s are deeply spiritual
Oh.
and cultured. And
Okay.
you have
that.
enormous spiritual significance. So you're just a deeply spiritual person, apparently,
I'll take it.
who is a wellspring of knowledge and information on a broad variety of subjects. You have many, many interests.
I feel
And
like
you're
maybe
always
I've proven
reading,
that
learning,
a little bit here and there.
Yeah, and you're
Yeah.
always absorbing new information, and
Okay.
you're
That's actually
deeply
true.
philosophical. Actually, I see this because you're very, like when we've hung out separately, like you get really deep into discussions, and you're a very good
Pensive.
debater.
That is okay. That's kind of fair. Yeah.
And you do love learning.
I do.
This feels very correct
Yeah,
for you.
your
I
numbers
love-
are right.
Weird
Yeah.
Knowledge.
And then destiny.
Did you get your birthday right?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, because mine was like you're balanced and you're caring, and I'm like, I don't know, you guys.
I mean, you've always been very nice to me.
I would agree with that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
but
seem balanced. At least you're very physically symmetrical.
That's true.
You know.
I have both legs,
Yeah.
both arms,
You know.
both eyes.
Yeah. Okay, so your destiny number, Ryan, is number 3, which indicates a course for creativity and expression. Again,
That's
relatively
actually-
broad set of possibilities, artistic expression, and you're characterized by entertaining others with good energy.
Okay.
And I fully get that. Like you
adds
host
up.
a lot at your home, and you are a brilliant host.
Oh, thank you.
That's
That's
true.
flattering.
And you do, like you just spread
Okay,
lots
minute
of
and
fun
a half
energy.
warning.
Now I want this
FYI.
website.
I know, right? Your soul urge number
It's very
6. So
flattering.
is that the same one? You have a deep sense of personal satisfaction and spreading happiness, especially homework society, same as yours. Like very. And then your inner dream number 6 indicates an appreciation within a relationship, and you're a strong desire for mutual respect, admiration, and fulfillment in your relationship.
Actually, that's weirdly accurate.
That's good. That's healthy.
Yeah, it
that's
sounds like
really-
you're just a wonderful partner.
because I would describe that's
Yeah.
actually how I would describe James and I's relationship.
That's
so
nice.
Yeah.
That's
That's
cool.
great.
Wow.
Wow. Okay, so pretty spot on for you.
That was
Spot on.
freaky.
Wait, what was my loved one again?
What,
Were we the same loved ones? No.
your third one. Okay, I can
Oh,
put you
sorry,
in
you don't
again.
have to go.
Well,
Oh,
I'll
sorry.
just send you the website.
Okay.
You can do a deeper dive
I
because
was
these
trying
were
to
really
remember.
long.
Yeah. I was like, what did I say
Um,
about love again for me? I don't know.
Yeah. How much time do we have?
You have 30 seconds.
Oh my God, I don't
to
know
do
if I have
yours. I
time to
don't
do
know
We
if
should
you
share the
want
website on the
yes,
Yes, it's
we'll share the
description.
website.
Yes.
So everyone can do this
It's
for themselves.
ifate.com, ifate.com.
Seems
I
very legit.
I know, right? Although it kind of was like
Yeah, that seemed legit.
not totally
I
wrong.
like what did it say? Through what criteria? Like what?
No,
Okay.
they just kind of like I'm 7229,
Ooh.
whatever that means. My
No 6s.
no 6s, so
Oh.
I'm not balanced at all in the least.
Nope.
So we can sum mine up in 10 seconds.
There you
Michael's
go.
a hot mess.
There you go. And
I think
that
that's fair. I
is
kind of want to hear it.
time.
There we go.
We're done.
That was excellent.
Great.
That was a fun one.
That was really fun.
yeah.
I love those silly quizzes.
Right?
Whatever.
And I
Yeah.
love when they're correct, you know?
Yeah.
Like, because when it's correct, all of a sudden that's when you believe it. You're like,
Yeah,
signs
like,
are
wait.
definitely
I
right.
am way into numerology now.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
I would believe in
I
that
don't even
way
know what it takes,
before astrology, not to
Oh, yeah.
open a can of worms. But yeah, I think like numbers and like that makes more sense to me than like
Mm-hmm.
planet. I don't know.
Well, and who knew 6 was such a great number?
I appreciate any of it at the like I like astrology and I like any of this stuff like I'm just open to it.
Yeah.
Like I'm not saying I necessarily believe in anything
Right.
that I hear, but like
Yeah.
I'm like sure world's weird,
Yeah,
Yeah, world
Yeah.
was weird.
you know? So
exactly.
tell me something I don't know.
Oh my God,
Yeah,
I just
yeah.
recently did a meditation with a psychic, a
Okay.
friend who realized that she could talk to ghosts.
Okay.
No, but like she had a ghost following her. It was this really cool story, and she had never believed in that stuff before, and now she's like really into
Wait,
it.
was it like personal? I have to like was the ghost picking her?
It picked her. It was somebody she went to high school with, and it found her like and it was a whole thing. But now she's like really connected to the universe, and she lives in Ohio, and she called me and we did a meditation, and I like laid on the floor and we went through my chakras, and I was just thinking, I was like, well, we'll see. we hit my second chakra. And she was like, imagine a beam of light going to core of the earth. And I just started crying.
Whoa.
It was the weirdest sensation. I didn't even know why. And then I like couldn't stop crying for like the whole rest of it. It was
That's awesome.
Nuts. That's why I was like, you know what? Maybe sometimes there is something to this.
Well, this is like, I think it's just fun to be open to it because who knows?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I certainly don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And yeah.
Spooky.
Right?
I love it.
Spooky.
Okay.
Okay, time to pick a winner. I love the numbers, but I love Roku City. So just because of Roku City, I'm obsessed with
Nobody
Roku
is
City.
more shocked than me.
I think about Roku City every day. I'm like, why is it? Do they have elections? Do they have representatives? Like, what's happening?
So do
in
you
Roku City?
actually actively have it up on your TV all the time?
Yeah.
Really? That's awesome.
Because it's like the default or whatever.
Yeah, it's where it goes
Yeah.
when it's not running.
Yeah,
or
I'm
you're
like,
not
do
using
they
it,
have, I don't know, Milk Bar in Roku City? Like, what's going on in Roku City? So
Oh my God,
Roku City
amazing.
takes the W.
Woo!
Sorry, Mike.
Wow. No, that's
Thank you for the
fair.
numbers, though.
And I now know what Roku City is. And I can't
Yeah,
wait to
I can't wait to show you it.
Yeah.
The next word will be shrubbery.
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 Little Monty Python.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Excellent. Well,
Excellent. See you then.
Okay.
All right.
Bye.